I'm Robert W. Morgan. This week on the Special of the Week, we embark upon a musical journey with Journey. The Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, site of the 1932 Olympics and future site of the 1984 Olympic Games. But today, on this lazy, sunny afternoon, 70,000 people are jammed into the Coliseum for another kind of Olympics, the Olympics of Pop. Some have come to hear a heavy metal rock band, others to hear a mellow, easy listening group, skilled at intricate vocal harmonies, and still others to listen to a jazz-oriented instrumental ensemble. But most remarkable of all, everyone who's here has come to hear the same band. I'm Robert W. Morgan. This week on the Special of the Week, 5 Northern Californians win the gold medal for musical versatility. Just like competitors in the Olympic decathlon, the grueling test of mastery in a variety of events, they've mastered a variety of musical styles. So if you're looking for rock, jazz, ballads, or blues, they've got your music for you. Any way you want it. Journey.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she does everything. She loves to move, she loves to groove, she loves a lot of things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, ooh baby, hold tight. Oh, she said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I was alone, I never knew what good love could do. Then we touched, then we sang about the love and things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, baby, hold tight. She said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
It's like we can take it anywhere we want to take it when we choose to take it there.
There's a lot of creativity in this band, and it just so much that there's just no way that one album can completely sound song to song to song to song to song like so many groups do only one thing well, and that is it. They'll come out and either burn your brains away and feel like you've had a lobotomy, or else the complete other side of the spectrum is you're listening to somebody completely produced and symphonic. But then we're doing all of the above and all the in-between, you know, and then some that don't even fit classification, some of our own thing. So we're not limited at all.
No journey through life should be limited, especially when that journey is accompanied by such fellow travelers as Steve Perry, Greg Raleigh, Neil Sean, Steve Smith, and Ross Valerie. Because these journeymen are veterans of such widely diverse groups as Santana, the Steve Miller Band, and Montrose, it's no wonder their music displays more styles than a Paris fashion show. Naturally, such diversity means they're always pleasing some of the people some of the time, which displeases some people all of the time. Those people are the critics, people with whom Journey lead singer Steve Perry would love to parry.
They love you when you're an underdog. When you start to become successful, they start to burn you to the ground. It's a common thing. But it's not a question of what they're saying, it's a question of how they're doing, how they're going about it. Then when you compare people to other people, that's the lamest thing you can ever do to somebody. Now, how can you walk up to a baseball player and say that this guy hits the ball just like I remember a guy 50 years ago, you know? Just because they're ball players, they're all different. They're all playing ball, but they're all different. You know, we're all in the music business, and we're all musicians. All musicians are different. Whenever you're successful, people have a tendency to pin you with the word commercial, you know? And the word commercial is something you watch on television that you don't like.
It was a hot and steamy night. I didn't think you put his gun inside. He said, now Susan, don't you lie. I did Stevie catch you with another guy. Standing in the line of fire, it's gonna
biggest thing that you could say about it. If we have to get into this and have to talk about commerciality at all, because I hate the term, I hate the word. It doesn't relate to music to me as far as I can see it. The only the only thing I could say is that we do try to play to our audience and try and give them what we think that they want to hear, as well as what we want to do. We have to take them into consideration because the music is for people.
Greg Raleigh's really right. Journey's music is for people, but that wasn't always true, because the music on their first 3 albums was for other musicians, music marked by lengthy progressive rock instrumental excursions. That all changed with the release of the 3 records comprising Journey's trilogy, Infinity, Evolution, and Departure. That's when Journey departed their old format and evolved into a song-oriented band, selling an infinite number of albums in the process.
I think it was something that just sort of naturally happened. It wasn't that we planned it or anything like that. It just turned out that way.
Yeah, Infinity was a giant step away from what we were doing before. It really was quite different. Multi-tracking with guitars and vocals, and same with Evolution was, and Departure got a little away from it. It has a little bit of the taste of our first 3 records, but it still is basically a song-oriented album. We try to make them all flow together so it does have some concept to it. I'd like to see that after 18 minutes of listening to a side of a record, that, you know, what happened? That went by fast. So you go back and listen to it over and over.
Open my eyes to a new kind of way. All the good times that you said. Are you feeling? You feeling that way too? Or am I just a fool? When the summer's gone, she'll be there, standing by the light. What she's been to, where she's gone to, she should know wrong from right. It's a feeling. Are you feeling? You're feeling that way too? Or am I just a fool?
Journey, playing the rock of ages for all ages.
It's because we don't want to limit ourselves to one audience either. We don't want to play just to 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds. And we want to have a song like Good Morning Girl and Stay a While that's going to reach out to adults.
Good morning, girl. How you feel? Good morning, girl. Love within. I see your face everywhere. I see your smile, golden hair. I see your eyes shining through the gentle light, silver blue. Good morning, girl. How you been? Good morning, girl. There's love within. Good morning, girl. It's been long. Good morning, girl. To you the song. I'll sing it, girl, from the heart. I'll sing it, girl, from the start. Good morning, girl. How you been? Good morning, girl. There's love within. I'd do anything to hold you. I'd go anywhere
Journey takes their first step next on the Special of the Week. I'm Robert W. Morgan. I'm Robert W. Morgan with Journey on the Special of the Week.
Strobe lights beam, create streams. Walls move, minds do too. On a warm San Franciscan night.
San Francisco in the mid-'60s. Peace, love, flowers, and music. There was music everywhere, performed by bands with such weird-sounding names as Jefferson Airplane, The Grateful Dead, Country Joe and the Fish, and Frumious Bandersnatch. Now, Frumious Bandersnatch wouldn't even be deserving of a footnote in rock history if it weren't for the fact that it was the home of future Journey manager Herbie Herbert and future Journey bass player Ross Valory.
I approached the group that he was playing in at the time, and they were called the Mystics, and asked them if they would let me be their manager. Through the management of that group, I saw all our competition and picked the best elements from all of the competing bands, and one of the bands that we competed with was a group that was already called Frumious Bandersnatch. And so when I put together all these heavyweights from all these various groups, we decided to retain that name for some crazy hippie reason.
When the lights go down in the city and the sun shines on the bay, ooh, I wanna be there, yeah, in my city. Oh, 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 oh. So you think you're lonely? Well, my friend, I'm lonely too. I wanna get back to my city by the bay.
Fate snatched fame from Frumious Bandersnatch, and they disbanded. Ross Valory went off to play with the Steve Miller Band, while Herbie Herbert found work as production manager for a new Latin rock band, Santana. Built around guitar virtuoso Carlos Santana, the band consisted of a bunch of tough, streetwise players from San Francisco's Mission District and one clean-cut kid from the suburbs. He was Greg Raleigh, former keyboard player for another strangely named group, William Penn and his pals, and probably the only person in the Bay Area who didn't want to be a hippie.
It was real easy. You look around and you go, well, there's a dirty person. I decided I don't want to be like that.
And he kicked him as he drove by the shop.
I just, yeah.
I never forgave you for that.
I was into working. I was washing trucks while I was in Santana to keep everybody alive. The guys that were in Santana were all really street kids and hard, real hard. And I was learning about that as it was going along. And just got into that band and learned a lot of things. By living in the Mission District in San Francisco, boy, there was a lot to learn there.
You got to change your evil ways, baby, before I stop loving you. You got to change, baby, and every word that I say is true. You got me running and hiding all over town. You got me sneaking in a beat and running you down. You can't go on. Lord knows you got to change.
It was while Greg was in Santana that he met 15-year-old guitar prodigy Neil Schon. At an age when most kids are trying to decide how to spend their allowance, Neil had to decide how to spend his time, either with Eric Clapton's band or as a member of Santana.
I was 15 and I didn't feel like moving to England. Plus, his Clapton's situation at the time didn't look like it was going to be around all that long. And where I knew Greg for a long time, I'd known him for about a year, and I'd met other members in Santana. They were taking me on the road every once in a while, just giving me a taste of what the road was like, because I was dying to get out there. You know, and I was just friends with them, and then it got into where I'd be jamming on one song maybe at the end of the night. And then finally they just asked me to join them one day. The day after Clapton asked.
See the stoplight turning red. Don't you listen to what it said. All the things you try to hide, that keep you running hard inside. Oh, you gotta leave this town before it's too late, too late, too late, too late, too late to make the change. Oh yes, my friend, it may be fast. If you stay here, you won't last. Before your time is run astray, you got to try to get away. Oh, you gotta leave this place before it's too late, too late, too late, too late, too late, too late to make the change. Too late, too late to make the change. Too late to make the change.
There was virtually no management in Santana. And I think it was the biggest downfall of the whole thing. Nobody would listen.
I ain't got nobody that I can depend on. I ain't got nobody that I can depend on.
The original Santana went the way of Frumius Bandersnatch. Greg Raleigh opened up a Spanish restaurant in Seattle. Neil Schon stayed home, tuning his 25 guitars. And Herbie Herbert pondered an idea which would grow into Journey.
Oh, absolutely. Journey was my sole conception. I started with Neil Schon, and what I did was I played Neil tapes of sessions that Ross happened to play on. I said, remember that session when you came in and did this solo and that solo? Listen to the basic tracks. Hear that bass player? That's Ross Valerie. Now, you remember him? He's the guy with the long blonde hair. He's a great player. We need to put a band together around you, and I think he's an excellent candidate. And my second person that I involved him with after he agreed to Ross was George Tickner. And I said, now here's a real key songwriter that I should have gotten involved with a long time ago that we will get involved with now. Then the next person was Prairie Prince, who was the original drummer in Journey. And I said, now here's the best drummer. And he agreed with my vision on all these points, and everything fell together as I had orchestrated it.
Here I stand so patiently for your lights to shine on me, for your song inside of me. This we bring to you in the shadow of love. Time goes by, leaving me just to reach and try to live my life. These are my reasons, so here we stand so patiently for your song inside me, for your lights to shine on me. This we bring to you.
With two veterans from Santana, an alumnus of the Steve Miller Band, not to mention legendary British drummer Ainsley Dunbar, you'd figured Journey would have journeyed straight to the top as America's latest supergroup. But no. Formed in 1973, their first album wasn't released until 1975, in the midst of the great supergroup backlash.
Those were the days, though, when things were different, when a group with a good manager like Herbie could get a group work before the group has a deal, a record deal, because the group just had a reputation of playing well. That was enough. Nowadays, there's a million groups that have record deals that can't even get a gig on the road. So it's changed.
We've laid a groundwork, you know, which is a lot different than other bands that come out and have overnight success and they sell 8 million albums on their first album, you know, and then all of a sudden they can't back it up and they don't have the draw with the audience too, maybe on the second tour because the audience knows they can't back it up. It's like we've been on this gradual upswing and we keep on, you know, reaching out more and more. And things are getting better and better because we've stayed out there that much longer and played that many more gigs than everybody else.
When we hear again, oh Lord, have them home in a year or more. I hope she holds on a little longer. Send a letter on a long summer day. Never silver, not a play. Oh, I've been running down this dusty road. Ooh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I've been trying to make it home. Got to make it before too long. Ooh, I can't take this very much longer. No. I'm stranded in a sleep and rain. Don't think I'm ever gonna make it home again. The morning sun is rising, it's kissing the day. Ooh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Whoa, my, for tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Ooh, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps me yearning. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Ooh, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Ooh, I don't know. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Ooh, the wheel in the sky keeps turning. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Journey picks up a couple more passengers next on the special of the week. I'm Robert W. Morgan. I'm Robert W. Morgan. This week on the special of the week, music any way you want it with Journey. I'm Robert W. Morgan on the special of the week with Journey. Although their original lineup of Greg Raleigh, Neil Sean, Ross Valerie, and Ainsley Dunbar had earned them an enormous following among progressive music fans, Journey felt the time had come to change direction into the mainstream of popular music. For that, they'd need a lead singer, a vocal focal point, and they'd find him in Steve Perry.
Before I joined the band, I started singing for for the group Journey, I can remember that they had already made up their mind. They had taken those 3 albums and they had played their music and traveled their brains away and exposed themselves for what they are as much as they wanted to, and they wanted to make a bit of a change. They didn't want to lose anything they had gathered, but they wanted to grow. That's all, just grow. And so that's when I was, brought into the situation. If there was somebody that was worth adding that would help the growth, then they were interested. But they really weren't looking, but they were kind of looking. You know what I mean? If there was a singer worth talking about that fit in, that helped to expand what they already were, then it would be worth it. And so, lucky for me, that's where I came in.
Ooh, anytime that you want me. Ooh, anytime that you need me. Ooh, anytime that you want me to. Ooh, anytime that you need me. I'm standing here with my arms a mile wide. I'm hoping and praying for you. Listen to me and enlighten me. Yeah. I hope that you lead me through. 'Cause, ooh, anytime that you want me. Ooh, anytime that you need me.
Journey's switch to catchy tunes caught on with the public, but didn't catch on with drummer Ainsley Dunbar. He journeyed off with Jefferson Starship. Fortunately, Journey didn't have to venture far for a new drummer. They found him playing with Montrose, their opening act on tour, Steve Smith.
It was a whole tour, and during that whole tour is when I got to know, mainly I got to know Steve and Neil, and we found that our conceptions, musical directions and like that were pretty similar. We didn't actually talk about me joining the band until about maybe 2 weeks or something before I joined the band. But during that time, I think it just kind of grew. Our relationships grew to a place where it was real comfortable. And we knew that it would be real comfortable to play in the same band together.
Try and keep it simple, not too far away. Moving slow, so simple. Never felt this way. Moving sweet, so simple. Taking time to say the words being simple. Never felt this way.
There's so many groups that have a particular person, I can think of a bunch of them. And that particular person must at some point in time, because the way it sounds, sort of dictate an identity. And I know a lot of groups are like that. This band isn't like that. It's a different circumstance. Everybody does bring it into the melting pot, so to speak.
You make me weak and wanna die just when you said we tried loving, touching, squeezing each other. When I'm alone, all by myself, your arms with someone else, loving, touching, squeezing he's loving who he's touching, he's squeezing another. He's tearing you apart. Every day he's tearing you apart. Oh, girl, what can you say? 'Cause he's loving, touching another. Now it's your turn, girl, to cry. Na 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 na
Journey puts their money where their music is. Next on the special of the week. I'm Robert W. Morgan. I'm Robert W. Morgan with Journey on the special of the week. The relationships between artists and their record companies are usually strained at best, but the relationship between Journey and Columbia Records has been more like a never-ending honeymoon. That's because Journey and their manager, Herbie Herbert, have put their money where their music is, giving gold records and satin jackets to the men and women who help put them on top.
It is a great idea because people don't, there are people that work on records and really get them to move and sell and get you to be somewhere so that people can hear your music, your creative thoughts. They should be repaid in more than monetary ways. And those are the ways, I think. It really shows that they worked on that as well.
Yesterday was a good day. It's after midnight and I've got you on my mind. Come with me, never go away. Every day we will fly, yeah. That's the same way you love me. That's the same way she loves you. Just the same way you do. Just the same way you do. Just the same way you love me. Just the same way she loves me. Take a chance now the timing's right. You bring to me the key to my life. Stay with me, won't you stay the night? In the morning feeling fine, yeah. That's the same way you love me. That's the same way she loves you. Just the same way you do. Just the same way you do. Just the same way you love me.
Just because business gets big, right? There's no reason to be rude. There's absolutely no reason. And those people buy our records and they truly are devoted fans.
Their fans may be devoted, but Journey's just as devoted to their fans. They've been known to visit sick fans in hospitals while on tour, to dedicate songs to unsuspecting people in the audience, to send out tens of thousands of dollars worth of free Journey T-shirts and belt buckles. Why, Journey even answers their fan mail.
That's true. I just got one recently that was from Detroit, from us playing a baseball game. It said what fine people we were. I mean, it was really a high compliment, and not a typical fan letter that you would think of. And that they were really impressed and thought that we could give a lot of lessons to a lot of other people in this business. Really a high compliment from somebody.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they care about us. I mean, how
Sure.
can we exist without them? Those are the
It's
people that we
so
love,
simple.
you know? I mean, they make us go around.
Yes, I see their faces one by one. Yes, I see their joy and sadness. Every single face, there lies a trace of sadness there before.
We were playing a lot for ourselves and really proving to ourselves what we could do, more than really considering the audience. And we matured about that. I mean, you've got to play it for people. You got to play it as well for yourself. It's so that you're happy, because if you're happy playing it, people will pick up on that as well as whether they like the music or not.
She walks like a lady with a tender charm. She moves like a lady when I'm in her arms. She loves like a lady, loving all night long. She cries like a baby. She done something wrong. I told you once, yes, I told you twice, but you never listened my advice. Get you walking with that bargain, I'm gonna set you free. Oh, I'm gonna set you free. Girls like a lady, so soft and slow. She feels like a lady. Ooh, I can't let go. She smiles like a lady, smiling all night long, but cries like a baby. She done something wrong. Yeah, I told you once, I told you twice, but you never listened my advice. Get you walking with that bargain, I'm gonna set you free. Yeah, I'm gonna set you free. Ooh, yeah. Walks like a lady. Oh, but she cries like a little girl, little girl. Walks like a lady. Yes, but she cries like a little girl. Walks like a lady. Walks like a lady. Cries like a little girl. Cry, 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 cry. Walks like a lady.
Journey clenches its fist. Next on the special of the week, I'm Robert W. Morgan. Robert W. Morgan on the special of the week with Journey. With 5 musicians from 5 varied backgrounds, it's a wonder Journey doesn't sound like 5 different bands. But no matter what kind of musical style they're exploring, Journey always sounds like Journey. But that's because they managed to pack each musical punch with the same kind of wallop. Greg Raleigh calls Journey's unified approach the fist.
There's 5 people. If you come at somebody like this with just 5 fingers poking at them, it's not going to do much. But if you put it all together, it's going to do some damage. It'll make you think. Right?
I was captured by the light of a wayward smile when she said to me, move slowly, son, and touch the sky. Very soon you'll see. Oh, how precious time placed its hand on me. Oh, how precious time, how it rescued me. See the line of sight inside your mind, but the way I don't know, and the trails that I left behind, if the arms should grow. Oh, precious time placed its hand on me. Oh, precious time, how it rescued me. Ooh, how it rescued me. How it rescued me.
Journey. Their true journey's only just beginning, and everyone's invited to come along.
But you haven't heard nothing yet. We're talking about some more self-indulgence from Mars, you know? We're going to get into some different things here. We hope everybody will enjoy it as much as we're going to. But we're not going to desert them, but we're definitely going to take them for a little ride.
Someday soon. Someday soon. Seasons were made for a change. You will be there, just like the night to the day, without a care. The darkness before the dawn. Open up your eyes. Someday soon. Ooh, yeah, with open skies. And someday soon. All we do is try.
If they don't watch themselves, Journey could give rock and roll bands a good name. They care about their music, they care about their fans, and they care about each other. They've survived the 60s, matured in the 70s, and now they're boldly stepping into the 80s. Because, as Lao Tzu said, a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step.
There was no design to anything that's happened except that we wanted to play music and felt we did a good job of it. And we have great management and become a good business, and we're surviving. We're survivors of all the things that have been going wrong in the country and everything else. We're just survivors
We'll continue to survive for as long as we can.
because we've got the knowledge behind us and the want and the will.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she does everything. She loves to move, she loves to groove, she loves a lot of things. All night, oh, every night. So how
The special of the week on Journey was written and produced by Alan Daniel Goldblatt, associate producer Sally Weinstock. Our directors were Lee Hansen and Stu Jacobs, our engineers Ron Shapiro and Mike Williams. The special of the week is produced and distributed by Watermark Incorporated, executive producer Tom Rounds. Next week on the special of the week, Olivia Newton-John.
I remember hiding under the bedclothes. I didn't know what was going on.
That's Olivia Newton-John next week on the special of the week. I'm Robert W. Morgan. Thanks for listening.